When Facebook changed its name to Meta, some of the top Metaverse tokens have had their prices skyrocket in the last month. Since then, we've seen the major Metaverse currencies markets pull back and see a minor correction. Is it too late to invest in Metaverse currencies at this point? Or might this retreat be an opportunity for new investors to jump on board? Hello guys, this is Clever Money, and in this video, I'll be discussing the Metaverse and the top cryptocurrencies to buy in right now. Decentraland, commonly known as Mana, will be the first crypto on our list. Decentraland is an Ethereum-powered virtual reality platform where you can buy land, develop, and monetize it. Decentraland is one of the earliest and most well-known multiplayer role-playing metaverse games, as well as one of the world's fastest-growing crypto-based virtual games. Just as in the real world, the land is a limited resource and one of the primary drivers of Decentraland's current value. Each plot of land can be acquired with mana and is represented as an NFT with its own unique digital signature to demonstrate ownership. In order to purchase land in the game, you must first have enough mana. Now, if you still don't understand Decentraland, mana, or even the principles of being able to buy NFTs within a metaverse, consider this. If you have ever played Fortnite, a Warzone, or League of Legends, and you went ahead and bought skin using COD points or real US dollars, that type of skin you own in the game isn't actually yours. When you buy anything in the metaverse or contribute to the creation of a new design, a new skin, or a new piece of art, you essentially own it, and that money does not have to go to these large businesses. It can go straight back into your wallet. People who enjoy video games and are frequently told, "Hey, stop wasting your time playing video games. You're going to go broke, you're not making money," will no longer be able to make that argument in the near future as the metaverse progresses and people are able to monetize their interests. Now the question is, can you make a lot of money purchasing and selling land that isn't physically present? The answer, according to this article, is yes. In 2018, MarketWatch published an article claiming that consumers were spending more than $500 on houses that did not exist. Now, in one piece, they reference Decentraland, where a man claimed to have invested $60,000 at the time and now claims to own 450 acres worth over $350,000. Keep in mind that this was in 2018 and the value of land has skyrocketed. This person at the very least is a multi-millionaire as a result of his decision a few years ago. Even with all of these advantages, there are certain drawbacks that you should be aware of. After playing the game, I found the interface to be a little clunky, and the player interaction to be a little disengaging as well. And I definitely felt like I was playing a game with Decentraland from the early 2000s. You should also keep in mind that Decentraland is constantly being upgraded, and while it isn't crypto that will blow you away with life-changing graphics and user experience, it is a project that has been around since the beginning of the Metaverse statement, and it is still one of the major players in the Metaverse world. Long term, I am certain that this will continue to be a great contributor to anyone's portfolio. While this project's fundamentals and investor support are excellent, we must also grasp tokenomics and technical analysis to gain a solid picture of its entry. I went ahead and found an excellent Twitter conversation here that breaks everything down and explains the mana tokenomics. To develop a powerful and collaborative Decentraland community, they propose a shared value incentive paradigm. So mana will be Decentraland's in-world currency, and it will be used through the marketplace where you will receive governance tokens that will allow you to vote and make decisions with others. You can purchase names, clothes, land, art, and a variety of other items, many of which are still being investigated. By enhancing the utility of mana throughout Decentraland and creating burn mechanisms to raise the token's value, the founders went ahead and produced riches for themselves and the community. Going down, they actually explain more about how the burn happened in August of 2022. And you'll note that the team has done a fantastic job of ensuring that the project's economics are still quite equitable. They say 100 mana is consumed for each avatar name claimed, and over 19,000 were claimed at that time, resulting in about 2 million mana being burned. Decentraland is currently trading at $2.97 at the time of filming this video. If you're interested in buying Decentraland, it's possible to do so on Coinbase. Sandbox is the second cryptocurrency on this list. So this crypto here is pretty similar to the processes of Decentraland. And if I were to compare this to Decentraland, I would guess that this game is much more current and developed version of our previous pick. To put it simply, a sandbox is a gaming platform that allows users to design their own environment. Sandbox was originally intended to be a mobile app game, and it was even named one of the Apple's best of 2012. But after being acquired in 2018 and given blockchain-based protocols, we've seen this game reach new heights. Now, just because a project appears to be superior does not mean it is. Sandbox, in my opinion, has a bigger potential return, but also a considerably higher risk. Because Decentraland has been around for a longer time, I feel it will be a far better long-term investment with a lower risk. Let's talk about what Sand is all about before we get into further of my research on this coin. So Sandbox is an Ethereum-based project that stresses decentralization and allows players to own or rent virtual properties. Not only that, but players from all around the world can participate in games such as creating, owning, and earning them. Sandbox is a three-factor ecosystem that focuses on user-generated content. The first is VoxEdit, a 3D tool that lets users design and animate objects such as animals, people, and buildings, which they can subsequently sell as assets on the Sandbox marketplace. The second feature is a marketplace where users may buy, trade, or sell different NFTs to use within the program. Last but not least, there's the Sandbox Game Builder, where anyone may create 3D games for free to use on a virtual piece of land. Sandbox is one of the several metaverse projects aimed at altering the relationship between users, game designers, and the gaming platform. This project is laying the groundwork for a new market in which people own the things they generate and are compensated in real money, similar to what we described previously. This is an excellent example of why crypto games are far superior to the centralized games that we are all familiar with. The simple concept of earning money while playing games will permanently change how we view the gaming business. Sandbox has also been crushing it in terms of partnerships with active participants like OpenSea, The Walking Dead, Atari, Binance, Snoop Dogg, Ultracoin MarketCap, South China Morning Post, Waxmaker, CryptoKitties, Opera, and Flow. With so many renowned organizations and brands on board, I am also really optimistic about this idea. So the Sandbox has its own native coin, Sand, which performs three functions. First, it serves as a means of exchange for in-game transactions. Number two, it facilitates governance by allowing token holders to vote on updates and may also be used to acquire land and construct in-game assets. Sand's tokenomics structure is as follows. A transaction fee of 5% of all Sand token transaction volume is levied, with half of the revenues going to the Sandbox Foundation and the other half going to staking incentives. The market capitalization of Sandbox is approximately $4.3 billion, and the technicals are looking well. The beautiful thing about cryptocurrency is that the opportunity appears to be limitless. You may continue to earn tremendous gains, and it is not out of the realm of possibility that you'd be limited in other traditional markets. Sandbox is now unavailable on Coinbase, but it is available on Crypto.com, Binance, and Gemini. Now the third crypto on my list, Elluvium, has a third of the market cap as Sandbox, which means you can expect to see an even higher risk to reward ratio. As a result, Elluvium is one of the first AAA open-world fantasy battle games to be developed on the Ethereum network. The way this game works is that alluvials are animals that players can acquire and utilize to battle and compete against one another. Elluvium cinematics, storyline, and graphics look really incredible to me. And when compared to what Pokemon has done for all of our generations, this might be massive. With blockchain based aspects being introduced and players being able to earn in game achievements that result in real money being earned, as well as participate in the game's governance, this might be the next major crypto game. What distinguishes this project from others? Elluvium is a completely 3D setting created by world class artists, giving it the sensation of a true AAA game title. As a result, I drew a comparison between Elluvium and Axie Infinity based on the various parallels they share. Both feature a significant gamified DeFi element, but Elluvium appears to have a lot greater market potential. So, Elluvium is now trading at $818.27 with a market cap of $526 million. If we compare the market cap of Elluvium to that of Axie Infinity, which is still very undervalued, we can see that we can get a 12 times return on our investment right now. So there's a lot that goes into Elluvium's tokenomics. But for the purposes of this video, I believe Elluvium offers some of the healthiest economics in the crypto space. The circulating supply of Elluvium will remain stable until March 2022. This project's senior management must lock in their tokens for an extra 2 years. I'm convinced that projects like this will make you a lot of money as long as the enthusiasm around these projects remain continuous and we see many developments, as well as Bitcoin continuing to rise slowly to the upside. Now, if you have made it this far through the video, I'd like to congratulate you since you should now have an inspiring watch list of Metaverse cryptos to keep an eye on. Please like and subscribe if you loved today's video and let me know what your favorite cryptocurrency is in the comment section down below and I will do a full review video on it. That'll do it for today and I'll see you again soon.